It's a beautiful morning in Seattle. Let's make sure that our stream's up and running, and we'll get started. We've got a cool animation stream for you today. Super excited to get this going. Alright, I'm gonna refresh my stream real quick, make sure everything's running. I believe it is. Make sure my audio is good. Got a cool animation stream for you today. Super excited to get this going. Alright, audio's good. Sweet. Alright, y'all. I will be right back. I'm going to market the stream, and I will see you in 5 minutes to get started on some animation. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. So today you're gonna see me look really derpy by having this really funny hopping and airtime animation here. Let's let's get started. Okay. So first off, I'm gonna see what I have here. It's supposed to be when your character would hop and then basically be in air, the air loop, and then the land. And this is just a funny dramatization to be able to see how maybe it would look in physics, or kind of like how I might want to exaggerate everything. So I like to have this reference next to me when I'm doing stuff. Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm at 60 FPS, so which is currently, this is a 2-second animation being at 120. Let me bring this to 0. Oops, not 20. Bring it to 0. Alright, so this is exactly 2 seconds long. So let's see. What first thing I want to do is make sure that I'm at the idle, the proper phase. Also, welcome all the new subscribers this month. We had like 19 subscribers this month, which is really cool. Welcome to the Baka Bros team. I really appreciate all the support and everything we're getting. Okay, so first off, I want to do the hopping animation. I was running the airtime for a second there, but I think the hop itself is pretty dang important. So I'm gonna hold off on this one, and then I'm gonna go to my idle center. So this is the typical idle that we have running already. What I want to do is just use this first. I'm gonna turn off this. Turn off this. I want to use the first like keyframes that we have going on here. In this first like major pose. So I'm gonna cut everything that's not that. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna go to my animation tab here, and I think, yeah, there's an animation tab here too. So now I can work with my grid better. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna duplicate this. Duplicate layer. And I know it's kind of a redundancy, but I'm gonna hide this first one. Oh, actually, I'm gonna hide my original, and then pull out this one. There we go. Okay. So all I want to do is delete everything that's not this first, the first step, and maybe this. Well, not the last one. This is actually going to be the hop, so it's not supposed to be looping. Alright, so I think it was one way I can do that. What's my control sets? I wonder if it was like this, where I can get rid of all of these. Close. Okay, so close. Let's see if I can get... So I'm gonna first try to delete these keys, if I can. Any kind of jostle or movement. Yeah, these are staying for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those. That's keyframed as well. Cut that. And this is on the duplication. I'm not gonna be working on the original. I'm just using this as a fast way to get the first keyframe. Go ahead and cut that. Yeah, there's a lot of things that just need to be chopped up real fast. So I'm basically just cutting all these keyframes that are making him move, and trying to go for the hop, because if the hop is called and it's already pre-moving, it could make it feel kind of like glitchy. So like if the state of the card is like down, and but then like on the hop the state of the card is completely up, and it might try to snap the animations, and I'm trying to avoid that. Even if there's a decent interpolation between the two, I would like to avoid any kind of possible snapping of animations. Alright, that rocking is probably coming from this guy. Yeah, I think so. It's like the surfboard. And I think that these might be fine because they're so simple and back here. So maybe I might keep some of the rumbling in the main cart. We'll see. So I think it's just the head right now. Is that like the... It is the jaw. I guess he's making the jaw move. And just the neck. The neck I already deleted. A lot of the keyframes. Is it this, perhaps? No. Alright, what do we got here? What is possibly making things move? Okay. Go ahead and cut all these. And then this is probably... No, we already established that. So yeah, I'm just trying to get it to where we can get to just this first. See if I can grab all of these and see what happens. Will it give me keyframes down here? It will, okay. So I'm gonna delete everything here. Go ahead and cut. And I'm probably gonna duplicate this. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. It was just this, the first keyframe is what I was looking for. Okay, so now I think nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is currently happening, but he's staying at his idle pose, which is where we want to be upon this animation occurring, right, is this idle pose. So that's where we want to be. I'm going to go ahead and copy this. So I'm going to just I need to rename this so I don't have to do this anymore. Let me just rename, if it'll let me rename. There we go. So idle underscore pose underscore base for right now. And so every time I want to have an animation coming from the idle, from now on, it can always just pull from the base. It has nothing else. So now I'm going to duplicate this, so it's going to stay that way. Duplicate layer. I'm going to call this hop. My hopping animation. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And then now this is my copy, so I'm going to use this as my hopping animation. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. Let's see, this is gonna be my hop. Okay. All right, cool. So let's check this animation out again. So the hop initially is like a bounce, or it's like a launch, right? It's like a, so it's kind of like down first to prep for it, and then up. So I'm gonna consider this as like the first, maybe the first major pose is like down like this. So the elbow's up before. And then everything shrinks in, like the elbows shrink down. So I think what I need to do first then is perhaps on, so if every 60 frames is a second long, then let's see how long this lasts. Let's see how long this hop should be. So I think it's literally just a second. So from 3 to 5, it's almost 2. It's almost 2. I'm gonna try to do it in 1 second. So all right. So let's see here. Can I make this happen in 1 second? So its elbows are up pretty quickly. So I'm gonna do that maybe in 10. So this would be what? This would be so a lot of this animation is actually the down, and then the launch is just the last bit of it. So The launch is like the last frame here. So I'm just gonna create the last frame, I think. Or let's see. I'm just one step at a time. So let's see here. I'll do. First one's gonna be a third into the first second. So let's do 1/3 of a second is going to be elbows up. So let's get that pose. Let's get that pose. Elbows up. All right, and my stuff is already quick keyframing because of the way I have mine set to. So the way I have mine set is the this is ticked on, and so whenever I move, it auto keyframes. All right, it's gonna be very brief. And actually, this elbow is not this high up, so I'm gonna have like here, maybe like that. Does anything happen with the mallet? Why this is happening? So this is, it kind of rotates a bit. So from flat to back. So we'll do this. We'll do this animation first. Let's get this one pose in first. So probably this being up a little bit higher, I think. Let me try to change the music. This is kind of weird. We'll see what Epic Classical sounds like. Kind of dig that. Alright, so first is a little bit of a launch off. So things are popping up. Probably you need to have him pop up a tad. This is just a preemptive right before the pop down. So it's going to be a quick pop down. This is going to be raise. Let's see how fast that goes. Way too slow. Way too slow. I already regret this. So let's go ahead and change that. So that I only adjusted the elbows. And let's go ahead and cut all that. Make this happen real fast. So this is the initial pose, super quick. So it's going to be like, pop, and that's only to show the springiness, right? The springiness factor, and then so, all right. So now we know it's going to be a really fast animation after all. So probably all within 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and reduce this timeline to 60 frames. Okay. It probably will be even faster than that. I want to be snappy. Let's see. Are there any hops I can go off of? Maybe they have something like Mario Kart hop. It's so subtle in Mario Kart. It's probably because it's just not very high. It's not very. It doesn't actually jump very high in Mario Kart. That's probably why. Okay, so that's just a really quick. Yeah, that's a really quick animation in Mario Kart. I'm looking at it now. Super fast. So okay. Yeah, it needs to be really snappy then. So yeah, I'm gonna make this cut, paste. So launch off. This all needs to be super rapid. So I'm gonna do cut. Maybe paste. Yeah, I'll do it there. Okay. And then this one, oh yeah, this one needs to be cut too. Paste. All right, so yeah, just within the first few frames, let's get to that first stance. And I think my elbow is still down here for some reason, so I need to bring that up. I think I did delete it down in accident. So let's go ahead and bring that up. That elbow. Where's this elbow at? This elbow is not doing its thing either. There we go. Did I cut it, not paste it? Let me see. Okay, that one's good to go. So yeah, it needs to be super fast to be able to like make it feel good. So, all right, it's up and then it's down super fast. And then down feels like, where's my furthest down? My furthest down is like shrunk in. That's my high. So there it is. Okay, that's my far down thing. So I'm gonna have it squash. Have him looking down. This all needs to be super quick. It's gonna look good. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna have to be super fast. So now he's on his down, and then the elbow is kind of fling down like on here. I'm gonna have it, so he's trying to hop and gain momentum here. So I'm gonna have this elbow tucked in hard, and this elbow tucked in hard as well, like this. And then bring that mallet down to show the movement. So this is gonna be here, here, and actually kind of down. This is all gonna be super fast to have this hop movement. Let's see how that looks. It's real fast. So it's, yeah, so it's kind of like setting for the launch, quick rise, and then setting for the launch. Got it. All right, so yeah, this animation is gonna be actually like half a second. Okay, so setting for the launch here. I'm gonna have him look a little further down, maybe get a little bit of more of a eyebrow thing happening here. Let's go ahead and bring those eyebrows down tad, and we'll bring these we'll bring this in Unreal as well. So I'm going to show the Unreal process, or the integration process of this animation as well a little bit more, but right now I'm trying to just get it done really quickly. And I want this hat to rotate a tad too, like it's maybe like here. I'm gonna set, so if I'm not moving it but I still want to set a keyframe, I have to press S, and then here, just a couple keyframes down, I'm gonna have it like tilt a tad, right? And then I can have this fling up like this. So see how that looks. Because if someone's pressing this button, you want to be snappy. Anytime a player is pressing a button, you want it to feel immediate, right? That's the reason why like PvP is different than PvE, because the animations aren't as readable as far as like you're ready, you know, unless you have a loaded attack or something like that. But okay, very good, very good. All right, so now that we have set, let's find out what it looks like for our high point. So we rotate. So So down here, so we're popping in, and then we're kind of rotating our stance to fling up. So I'm gonna just go for the highest spot, like right there. That's gonna be our next keyframe. We're gonna have all this happen super fast. So I'm gonna have this be maybe here, and then I can adjust the keyframes once needed. So let's see here. So let's see. This, my elbows go back up. First the body goes up and rotates. So I'm gonna rotate the body up again and pop them up. Elbows, no, first the hand. I think the hand needs to be up here. Go ahead and move this this hand around like that. There we go. So this is actually higher, like head high, and then down with a mallet like this. But I don't want to collapse again to this back piece, so I'm gonna do it right here. Maybe I can raise this even higher, and then I can tilt it down a little bit more so it's not clipping through. So obviously there we go. Okay, cool. I kind of want to just rotate the. I'm going to rotate the mallet. Yeah. I think I'm going to rotate the mallet and its axis. Okay. See how that looks. Alright, so for the hop, I am going to have just the hand pop off of the... So I want it to feel like an extreme hop. He's really trying to pop up. Let's get this hop looking cool. Like this for right now. Really hate this like clipping in the finger here, so I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Oh man, that hand is just creeping up. What is happening? Oh, a keyframe way over here. That's why'd I do that? Okay, I think I fixed. It was this one. So it was this one, and it was this one. Go ahead and cut all that, and then put it like here. Okay, oh, the elbows too. The elbows popping up way late. Go ahead and cut that. Paste, there we go. Bring it up even higher. So if I do anything more than the mallet, it's going to be just bringing it over a little bit more this way, and then here. But I really don't want to encroach on this. Like, the mallet's just big, so takes up a lot of space. All right. So that's almost all we need. So I think I'm going to have him raise his head though a tad, and then this resets. So copy. Paste. So that resets, which means that's going to clip right through. Dang it. I don't want it to reset then. So I think I'm going to have it. See, I wanted him to be looking up, like with my reference here. So rotate his head. Make sure this is rotating as well. And this is just for the hop. Then we have the airtime. So hop, airtime happens after hop. So it's hop, airtime, and then land. So let's see here. My Mira board out here. Let me put it in this corner. There we go. All right, so it is going to be where are you at? Shape. So hop. Airtime. Land. All right, so that's the animation states that we're going for, right? And so this in the airtime itself will be looping. Looping. This will be a one-off. And the land will be a one-off as well. One-off, one-off. There we go. Okay, yeah. So we have we have our hop, we have our airtime, and we have our one-off. So right now, going into the hop, if he lands soon, lands quickly, then he'll do the he might just do a hop and then land without the looping state. But that's if it's like a small hop or something. So let's see here. Which is another reason why we have to do it so quickly. Okay. So I'm wondering if I just need to crank the wrist, like rotate the wrist like this. If I do that, the jets go right into... Dang it. Yeah, so I think I need to just... Maybe... like this, maybe? So, high up. My furthest down, so this one would need to be down. So it kind of presses into the seat like this. Presses into the seat. And hops. So that was one of the problems. Okay, so one of the problems is just the hand animation. So I'm gonna copy this one. Paste. And then it pops up. There we go. What is going on here? Is it this finger or is it this finger? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut that. And paste it on my 8. And then also going to fix this again, so it's not just hard clipping through the palm itself. Really don't like that. Okay. So I'm gonna have this looking down, looking up, and I think I'm gonna bring the eyebrows back, or like at least I'm gonna pop them up like that. Okay. Okay, it's not clipping too bad anymore. Clipping into the tire now. This is as close as I can get without it looking kind of weird, I think, clipping through the rest of the vehicle. So that might be all I can do. So it's here. I kind of like that. Like that squash. That's fun. So I can squash the hat down. That's funny. So scale 1, I see. So I can bring it down like that. Scale 1. 8. Back to 1. Or maybe like 1.2. No. Man, I'm wondering if I need to get rid of this middle stage here where I like bring the elbows up. I feel like this may be too fast. I don't know. It's like he's like driving. I want it to look like he's driving into the ground, like. So maybe I think I don't need to do. Where is this? Copy. It's like grabbing the whole chassis, I wonder. I think this might be a little too extreme. I wonder if it is. I might need to bring this in a tad bit. We're still like flipping the mallet quickly, so it's like a little bit more understandable, I think. Okay, I think I'll play with the hair a little bit. Let's bring it down here. So that would be... that'd be down. And then on the down. On 6. So, yeah, the hair does a lot, actually. It's kind of funny. So the hair can pull down like this, I think. And flick, maybe. And then on the down, rotate it in, perhaps. Whop. So that would need to be down again, technically, I guess. So that would be like this. Maybe like here or something. So the hair would go down, and this would actually... copy. Paste. I'll have it on the head, but if he like drags here, then it would stay longer. So it'd be fall behind. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have this lag behind. So cut, paste, cut, paste, and then cut, paste. See if I can have a lag behind, but just by its short. Feels a tad off, I think. Maybe, yeah, maybe I was right the first time. It's just a fast movement. I think it just needs the fast reaction as well to it. To the movement. So as he's launching up like this, the hair needs to be able to play along. And on this last frame here, it needs to be able to fall down. Fall down, rotate a tad. So and then it would probably stay up, I would assume. From after that, it'd be bounce, and then it would pop back up because he's technically in the air now. So I think that that would actually make the most sense. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. All right, now I just want the cart reactions. So the cart itself needs to be able to do something, I think. So on the down, let's make the car squish. Go ahead and save before it crashes on me. on this down as well. Let's have the whole thing kind of pop down. I don't want to move that a whole lot. I think that'd be a bad idea. So I think on maximum stretch, there we go. Maybe raise this a tad. So the whole thing can flex in. Beautiful. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's where it's at. All right, and then so what I can do is I can have a the airtime be on the same animation. Actually, I'm using this last keyframe as the beginning of it. So what I can do is, let's see here. So when I export, I can basically just export a different part of the timeline, which would be a big time saver. All right. Okay, so if this is the final, yeah, here's the final. So what I can try to do, now that I've saved, I can grab all of these, copy. Let's say I want to start maybe 12, paste. Okay, so then I also want to, while I'm still here, I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste. Let's see, let's do a 1 second long. So from let's do copy, and then I'll paste maybe at 72. So if I go from 12 to 72, and I have the same keyframe on both, then that means I can loop from here. So maybe I can have it to be where it let's see here. So from 12. So here I want to bring this back to its original state. So I'm going to go to 1, 1. This needs to all be 1 as well. 1. And then this needs to be 1. 1. 1. There we go. So now basically the chassis is back to where it should be. These can be zeros. And do I have any rotation right here? This one right here, this X rotation can be a 0 as well. Okay. So if everything is back in order, rotation and rotation, there we go. So then on 12, grab everything again. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm digging like the epic classical. All right. So this, I want to have it flow like this, and so we do paste. So yeah. So this is officially the last frame for the hop, and then the actual hop idle starts at 12, and so from here I can do whatever I want to from here to here, and it'll loop. So this will be my 1 second airtime idle, basically. And so let's see what it looked like when I did my idle airtime here. I think I want him to try to grab back onto his steering wheel for this one. So I think, maybe. Yeah, I think airtime probably should be that way. Let's see. So maybe hops and then goes back. So I might end up changing the first frame. So let me see what I'll do with this first frame. So I'm gonna have him kind of like grab back onto his steering wheel, I think. Then pops down. Yeah, I kind of like that frame. So I think I want to do that. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of that happening. So he's still kind of far back, but because he's in the air now, I want him to start looking down. And then I'm going to have his hat just kind of floating there. I think that'd be kind of funny. So now he's going to be looking down, and maybe still his eyes are raised, or maybe you can have, like, a more serious... I kind of dig that. I'm going to see if I can do... No, it doesn't like symmetry on this. Okay, so whatever. It's I think I'm just gonna have it like this for now. Yeah. All right, and then quickly let's make this grab on back onto the wheel. So what I can do here is I can just copy this, copy, and I can put it on 12. He's like snapping, his hand snapping back onto the wheel. So he just, for a second, kind of popping, kind of just launch himself, pops up. So typical. Got kind of this more serious feel, and then got our full launch. Okay, then at 12, he's trying to regain. I'm gonna have his elbow up like that. I think that looks pretty fun. So he kind of like just like still feels a little bit out of control. Maybe I'll have him rotate his body a tad. Trying to regain. And then here. I'm gonna have this kind of high up here. So this might be the idle air time. So he's like here. Yeah, I'm liking that pretty good. It's a pretty cool stance. I think here when I shrink the head, pop that head down. Then here I want to pop it up a little bit. It'd be kind of funny. It's a fun Blade Blast. I see what's happening. Okay, so the hat. Grab the hat here. Copy. Paste. I don't know what it's trying to do here. That's weird. It's like doing its own thing without... Here, I'll snap these together, so let's see. Let's keep that static there. That's so weird. Okay. So let's see. We got our hop, and then this is our kind of our full. So maybe like the actual idol itself is kind of him like rotating his line of sight a little bit. Right, so kind of looking down, looking up. Copy. We'll see. All right, so probably not too much giggity on the neck. That's a little bit too much, I think. So copy. Paste. This is your typical. Paste. This is your typical. This will be kind of him looking down a tad bit, looking at the ground more. Let's kind of maneuver those eyebrows a tad. Kind of have some more character feel there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Right before 40. Probably should be this. Probably should be. Oops. Probably should be these. I like that. Go ahead and paste that. Okay, so yeah, basically just idling as if he's trying to land and trying to know where he's going to land, so he's kind of inquisitive on where he's going to land. That's his full kind of a look down kind of feel. This is the clavicle. I haven't been messing with the clavicle too much, but I think I should be. Let's see here. Copy. Paste. Go ahead and copy here and then paste on 8. Nope, nope. I want that to be the thing. So really that should be 0 rotation on the pump, or maybe even a high rotation because he's pumping in the air. So yeah, high rotation I think is the way to go. And then snaps right back to his steering wheel, and his clavicle drops. And then we'll probably need to have like, so this is on the high. Paste. Paste. And then we need to have some kind of like breathing feel, maybe. So maybe on like, maybe on like 24. You can do something like yeah. So like when he's looking down, his clavicle's kind of coming up. I dig that. So have it here too. Which also means that on the neck, so that was 56. I'm gonna go ahead and copy 56, paste. Let's go ahead and have a little bit of a loop. Let's see how it looks from the back. That's the most important thing right now for this. So pop down, jump up, snaps to this. Probably does a rotation. That should be full arc, full hopping time. Full arc, and then pops to that. Okay, and then I think his eyebrows are too far away from his head. That's funny. Go ahead and fix that so they're not seeing the eyeballs through the top of the eyebrows. It's a little bit too crazy to me. Go ahead and fix that. Copy. It was like 56, I think it was, yeah. Copy. Bring these a little bit closer to the face. And then I can copy this one and bring it to this one. There we go. So now you can't really see that much of a gap. So up, down, and then I need to go up again. So that would be copy, paste. Same thing with the neck. Copy. Oops. Oh man, it does not like the V key. Dang it. Oh man, I should have known. Stupid Maya. One thing I need to do too. Oh yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's break everything. Oh, it's because I copied another one? Oh boy. I have no idea what just happened there. That's nuts. So I think it copied the layer. I think that's what happened. I think it copied the layer. Oh, that's too goofy. I don't like that at all. Can I Control Z? Duplicate my meshes? Oh, weird. Yep. Let's not. Dang. Okay. And that'll last save. Because I don't want to deal with that crap. Let's see. Can I delete? Well, let me delete. If I can delete this pasted layer and open up my hop again, then I will be fine. If not, then I'll have to exit out everything. Okay, so I deleted that. So now I can delete all these ones. Oh man, I almost... That would not be fun. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Whew. I'm glad I figured that out, but we had all this remaining crap, so let's see. That is this one. Let's see if I can hide my control sets. I wonder if it'll let me. Oh man, yeah. That's so annoying. Alright, so yeah, so don't control V. That's the bottom line. Don't control V. That duplicated my mesh, duplicated my layer, and duplicated my controls. I'm glad I got that figured out, because that would be... I was kind of upset there. That was not great. Alright, so let's fix this. Alright, so now I have kind of this airtime. And then, okay, I need to add this one again. That's what I was doing. I was copying and pasting this. Don't control V. Don't do it. It's good for everything except for Maya, apparently. All right. I probably should have something a little bit more than just him like spazzing out. So let's see here. I think I'll have a little less so on here. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. So on this one, I'll also paste, not Control V. There we go. Alright, so the clavicle is not moving like I thought it was going to either. So I'm gonna see here. So clavicle is snapping down here, goes up. Alright, so that's what I need to do. I need to copy, paste, and then paste it again here. That's part of it. Looks really funny straight off. Alright, yeah, I really want to reduce that. I don't want to see the eyeballs through the top of the eyebrow. It looks really corny. So let's go ahead and fix that. Yeah. Something like that I think would be a little better. Let's not like see those eyes through the eyebrows. That looks just kind of goofy. Like I don't mind anything popping up and stuff like that, but this is just a whole other level of like it's kind of weird. All right, so that looks better. All right, so that can be on my down. So I'm gonna copy this up, and then that's my down again. And see, I can see that the eyes of the eyebrows. Let's not have all that. So all he's really doing is being inquisitive about what he's seeing on the ground, trying to figure out where he needs to land. I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste it here. Copy this. Paste it here. Alright, so this should be better. So it looks a tad goofy for sure, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'd be if I was trying to land a heavy metal cart on a fighting horse. So I'll keep it for now. Might adjust it later. And let's see here. He looks quite concerned here. Whoa. Copy. Paste. There we go. Okay. And really, the cool thing is that the hop animation is perfect for the landing animation if it's played backwards. Like it really is. Other than the arm popping up like that, I don't want the arm to pop up when he lands. Just right here, this little part is perfect for his resetting. So that's pretty awesome. I can literally just after this little bit go into the final part of this timeline and copy these keyframes over for a cool landing. All right, so let me play it again. Okay, it looks a tad bit weird from the back. I think we just did a little bit more fun. I might even have like the legs coming up like I did on the last one. I think it'd be kind of fun. Just let's add a little bit more enjoyment with this animation. So let's pop these legs up. I guess I probably should keyframe them here so that it's not happening the entire time. But then on 12, whoops, let's do that. Make sure we're on 12 before we move. There we go. On 12, I can go ahead and maneuver the feet in either direction to really sell the I'm falling feel. This might be cut short by the landing early as well. So it's like an I'm falling feel. Okay. So let's see here. I don't want to have it bluntly is like clipping into the knee or the arm here, so I'm gonna have it kind of stretched out. Doing a Sora jump essentially. We're having the Sora jump feel. Here we go. Whee! I dig it. Alright, cool. I like it. Let's ship it. Alright, so remember I need to copy all of these and paste it at the end so that it loops properly. Oh, it did not like that. So let me do one at a time, I guess. I don't know why it didn't like that. That was weird. I didn't like the batch pasting. I feel like that's usually fine. Copy and paste. Whoops, not copy that. Dang it. Copy and paste. There we go. And really, this should not be that far out, I think. Maybe it should be further down, actually, because of that arm. Something like that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this over. Now that I've changed that, I'm going to go ahead and copy this for the first frame. Whee! That really feels good on the jump, though. I really like the jump. It feels like the whole vehicle's hopping. Okay. So probably I can keyframe these feet to be kind of rotating too, like. Yeah, I think on the down for the shoulder, I'm gonna bring the legs up some. So let's see. Shoulders all the way down here, so I'm gonna have these be at the highest point. Which means I need to fix 72 again. And right here I need to have them at the lowest point where the shoulder's kind of coming up. It's like a distribution of weight kind of thing. around 40. Oops. Copy. Let's. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. Alright, so apparently it just doesn't like doing batch stuff as much. So let's get rid of this frame. Can I copy this? Will it let me? Without it being goofy? No, it really wants to not batch. Okay. So then I'll just do it one at a time. Paste. Copy. Paste. And this is just for right now. I do want to have a little more fun with these, but I think for right now we're trying to just have these in game. Paste. And then copy. Paste. Cool. Yeah, we're trying to have these in game. I just want to have these functional, right? So that's all I'm going for right at the moment. So, and then let's just make sure that these match. Which I think they do, but let's make sure. Okay, that one. Okay, cool. So now it should have a little bit more life to it. Yeah, now it feels like he's like more falling because he's like the legs are kind of showing that movement. And I think I can do something more with like these two, like as if they're kind of falling. So I think I want to just do keyframe them, and then keyframe them again here. Around 24, maybe just have it pop up a little bit. And then I can keyframe it again, like here. So it's cut that. So it kind of pops up. So then I'll have it kind of pop down a tad bit. Down a tad bit, bump up a tad bit, just see what it does, see how it feels. We have a little bit of movement with the chassis too, so like copy, paste, just a little bit of movement I think would be good for the chassis. So like so before, there we go. Let's see how that looks. It looks pretty good. Sweet. And then for these, I can go ahead and break these connections. So I'm going to go ahead and save before anything, before it crashes on me. And then, let's see here. Now I'm going to break these connections. And I'm going to flatten the connections, which I think was this. Yeah, there we go. That is like straighten those connections. So yeah, make them linear tangents. And so that kind of soft, that kind of keeps it away from just like slow and then fast and slow again. That's what I want to try to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with all of them actually. So I'm going to grab all of these. Now let's go ahead and break all connections. Break tangents, and then linear tangents. And now let's see what it looks like with turn off nerves curves. Nerves curves, there we go. See what we're doing a little bit better. And play. So got a little bit of leg stiffness here. Not sure how that happened. And we need to have some arm movement too. So I think after this, I'm gonna go get lunch, and then and then I will come back for a landing animation. But I just wanna, let's see what's going on with his foot. Copy. Probably just pasted the wrong. Yeah, I pasted the wrong keyframe. So now it should play. There it is. So then 12. Probably need to have some kind of hip rotation here. S. S. A little bit better. And then the last thing, probably just this the mallet side of things. Let's see here. Go ahead and S this, and then S this right here, so it's the same in both ends. And then so as the feet are going down, I'm gonna have this come up. Yeah. So I'm going to copy this. Maybe right around like here. Paste around 40. Copy. Paste around 56. This also just means that I just need the hat to be able to move as well with what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy this. 56, paste, copy, around 40, paste. That should be pretty cool. Go ahead and save, and let's go ahead and show before I end. Alright, let's see how this animation looks without the CV curves. Let me go full screen real quick. Oh, I got some tangents. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Show. Grab all curves. Let's go ahead and break tangents, and then straighten tangents. Break, straighten. Now let's go ahead and play it, and let's see how it looks. So this is the launch off plus the airtime animation. and then we'll have the landing on the next stream, which I'll do here in a little bit after lunch. So let's go ahead and play. Still gotta fix these little spikes, but that's not a problem right now. All right, let's see how it looks from the backside. It's pretty cool. I like the chassis moving and the back pieces moving. The mallet feels a little bit better now, but I think the mallet needs a little more round, like sway kind of feel. But I think for right now, it looks pretty solid. And yeah, I think that looks really good. So I'm gonna end now, but thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see y'all after a little bit after lunch. Peace.